mag-iikot na.
Okay.
Amay lang.
To honor that tradition. Well, so here's the deal. Over the next few weeks away, when we play the Western Sports Broadcasting game, she's backed by popular demand. This is Kate Harrison.
Brett may have had the only vote being here, but either way, it was the one that worked. It is an honor every single year. Gladly, that's your first rodeo, your 5 months with rodeo. We're glad you're here. And one thing, when you leave, I guarantee you it will not be your last rodeo.
Isn't that so true? And I said, both Kate and I, yeah, it's an honor, it's a privilege, and it's a pleasure to introduce this next gentleman who for nearly 25 years we have heard him echo through the legendary GMC Stadium. Simply said,
The most important question of the day. Are you ready? Everybody ready? Does everybody here have a smile on your face? Huh? Do you? I hope so. I hope so. If you don't know it, and you're from another country, the hospitality of Canadians is absolutely unparalleled. And with that said, this is one of our most international. All right, let's do it all together one time. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
closer to home. If you are from the great country of Canada and you're from Illinois on Monday. So you are absolutely amazing. By Rocky Mountain Equipment, it's coming up next. Calgary, let's count it down. Please now welcome to the stage the Calgary Stampede Flag Party. Members of the North Strathcona's 1st Royal Canadian, Canada's Tank Regiment based out of Edmonton, Alberta. These soldiers are assigned to the protection of regimental colors for the national flag. Also joining us on the stage here this afternoon, please welcome First Nations Princess Pacey Strangling Wolf. I invite you now to please rise if you are able. We ask that you remove cover. Please join us now in the singing of our national anthem. And here to perform Our O Canada is the incredibly talented Julia Moss.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
What an amazing job. Thank you, Julia, and thank you to our friends at Rocky Mountain Equipment, for they are right by you every step of the way. Well, rodeo fans, it is the road to Championship Sunday, and it all starts right now. So the road to Championship Sunday is about to get underway, and that's all in a partnership between Bennett Jones and the Calgary Stampede. For together they have been roped in success for over a century. To this day, they remain the official legal counsel to the Calgary Stampede. Now this is day number one of who will be many of the greatest rodeo athletes in the world. And in the bare iconic competition, it is an absolute we're in one of the most exciting young talents anywhere in the world in 2025. And as we put them on down, I want you to pump it up. Calgary, I suggest you keep it going. How about 86 points for Peterson?
No.
There's no reason we shouldn't national finals. See, for all these rodeo athletes, it is about making the most of every hour, collecting money, burning it all season long in the hopes of going to Las Vegas at the end of the year and being the #1 man when the dust settles and hearing your name called as world champion. But to get there, you gotta ride here. You want the money at the big shows, you want the momentum. So for Cooper Cook, could be the biggest out of his entire summer. We scored a 4, Zastron Acres. Let's ride!
Wow. Wow.
You Douglas Woods from the Calgary Stampede, just what you expect every single time. Is that good? You watch the 8 seconds back. Oh, Calgary, we're going to waste no time today. We've got to.
I mean, you can't score it any better than an 86 and ahead of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Jacob Leeds from Colville here at the Calgary Stampede as recent as 2024. But here today, he's got to get to a horse for the Calgary communities to be inside the top 3 in their respective pool. It is the top 3 that advance out of their pool to Championship Sunday, and Jacob Leeds wants to be one of them. It is a big, strong, dark, big bucking horse from Calgary underneath it. Jacob Leeds, the Colville, Idaho man. He's been to the Wrangler National Finals rodeo. He's been to Championship Sunday, but today He's going to be 76 points. He's going to be a little bit off the face cake. I need to remind all of us, it's half for the Cowboy, half for the athlete.
And for the world champion, the Calgary Stampede champion, Robert Steiner has absolutely changed the game in the way he rides, in the way he walks. So for anyone that is seeing this man for the very first time, I promise you, it will be an impression from the time that game closes. He's riding a horse.
There's only so many opportunities to compete and hide your way to a $50,000 paycheck. Dean Thompson, Altamont, Utah. Luxus Country Girl, let's go! He is the 2024 champion of the world. Is Dean Thompson. He would win $239,000 in the Wrangler National Finals en route to his first world title. They welcome the world champ to Calgary. And how about you give a little more love for his score of 86.5.
But when you are built, so as I bring your attention back to Holiday Ramble, it is the world champ, the Calgary Stampede champ, who is sat back, and we'll see that nod. This is Robert Steiner.
Going all day long. It's Buffalo Gypsy from Upset Pro Radio. Keep going. For the Cowboy who fights his own way to the arena floor here on the Sun Field Monday afternoon in front of the greatest rodeo fans in the world. Our judges, well, they absolutely loved it just as much as you did. As you see him back, how many is it? It's 86.5 points.
Now, if you want to see some more excellent. Hey, Calgary, I know it's a beautiful night. Well, good. Because for Nick Wilson, he is right now number 7 in the world standings. It is one of the closest races you will find in the rodeo. Whoever wins the Old Buckle this year in December will have 5 through every get there. It is not given, it is earned. Let's go, Nick. That's all I'll say about that.
You won't elaborate anymore, especially on a Monday night. Well, we can see that there is a handful of British flags on it. So a little bit later, likely in our novice frog riding competition, just to keep you abreast of everything that's unfolding right now. But as we continue to move forward, we do so with the talent of Cole Reiner on one program that we call Exceptional Margarita. This is an exceptional matchup. Let's help him. Was exceptional as she always is, and Cole Reiner was trying to be equal to the test today. And again, our pro rodeo officials, 6 of them all together: Wayne Peterson, Perry Gursky, Bernie Rivet, Cliff Overstreet.
It was appreciated. It is game, so yeah. 2023, he was the Calgary Stampede champion. Next April, his baby girl Calgary was born. Now, back in 2025, do it again. Oh, by the way, you could do the math on that. score of 83 points today for...
Boys, Mark King, take a quick look at that leaderboard. You took back a little bit later, so a 24 Canadian champion, Cody Lance, Sherwood Park, Alberta, puts his high pocket. There was a trophy that was tip to tail, but sometimes you just have an average day. It's okay. Here's the deal. Cody Lamb, Canadian champion, he'll be coming back.
And all of these animal athletes, yes, they are born to buck. No one does it better than the Calgary Stampede. But they also have minds of their own, so hot pockets.
To take that victory lap command to Victor Idaho, so how about nice Stampede hoot and holler for the man that currently leads the way. Congratulations, you took 88.
It had me a little bit nervous right there. Won't be the last time.
Everybody have fun at the Calgary Stampede? Yes? Yes? Okay, I'd like to have this earlier asking him now. The very first time coming to a rodeo, anybody, very first time. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. They come to the show because this time Saturday is all about the energy, right, Kate?
Absolutely, yes.
Energy is key here. Actually, that scream and makes it look like they ride anything. So who wants to maybe go 90 minutes in the bull riding tonight? Come on, everybody come on, hear you. I like it. I like it. So let's just become a talk too. Now, too old to clap your hands. We're gonna have fun, am I right? We're gonna keep rodeo in. Let's go.
Oh, it's time. Your sisters to the finish line. There he goes. Haley Gibson still on the red for California to be the first to go. When she gets around that third and final barrel, that is your cue to come alive. Our cowgirl, in the world right now, the reigning California champion, she needs you right.
You can fill your pockets if you do your job better than the rest of them. Decades. Lynette Promolators from Brooks, Alberta. That way is rock and roll and rock to the right. That means two more left-hand turns for a championship cowgirl from Brooks, Alberta, Canada. Canadian champion. Let's go! 95 coming in from away, the Canadian champion, the Canadian Cowgirl of the Year, breaks the ice of her respective pool.
Little bitty Carly Otero. A big crowd in here last year. She turned in a 17-second flat run last year. Just so you know, in the last 3 days, we've only had 4 racing runs under 17 seconds. It's been a great start. It's perfect. And it's a little bitty calendar on a great big horse. Let's go, Carly. Let's go. For the left first, for the right of the way, Jaime. He's looking good today. He's looking good. 3, 1, 2, 3.
GMC Stadium today at Longview again. Well, here's your chance yet again because Brady Whiteside from Longview, Alberta is taking her aim at the title. She is a two-time Canadian all-around cowgirl, a many-time Canadian finalist, and she has got one started. Here's the deal. Everybody, you need to turn it on. 17 and 49 going to move her into the top 3 for such a Canadian treasure. She is such a tremendous talented Canadian pro rodeo winner. She had a huge win earlier this season at San Antonio, but she wants nothing more than to have a big time win here in Calgary. And as she sets up to that first Calgary Herald, Maryland, she leaves it standing. That's the good stuff. You ready? You ready? When you see a 17.11 for Megan McLeod Spring.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the stage are some iconic men to be pioneers of rodeo. Not only because of their great accomplishments, but what they have brought to the rodeo industry as a whole. I'd like to introduce these gentlemen to you right now. The first is Clint Johnson, to your left-hand side. Throughout the 1980s, Clint Johnson became one of the most successful rodeo athletes the rodeo world and the Calgary Stampede would ever see. He made 4 trips to the Calgary Stampede. For the first time, 1985, rodeo fans. He was the first man to twice win the Calgary Stampede, and the District Wrestling Championship, and a $50,000 bonus in 1987. He was also the first man to make 3 consecutive trips to the Calgary Stampede. Today, meet pioneers of rodeo. Ray Mitsui. He made his debut at the Rangeland in 2019. Ray Mitsui would be among the top 10 winners of Calgary's Rangeland Derby 12 times. Qualified for the championship by 8 twice. In 2010, his scores royal victory selected as the Calgary's Athlete Excellence Champion. He's among the longest of all time. The champion both on and off the racetrack, Ray Mitsui was a mentor and an inspiration to many young Chicago competitors, indigenous youth, and was a fan favorite of the Rangeland Derby. Today, exhibiting on his behalf his beautiful wife Josephine Mitsui, today we welcome Ray Mitsui into the Calgary Stampede's Pioneers of Rodeo. More iconic name to give a pound back to, Mr. Gary Gorst. He first came to Calgary as an outrider for Gold Wings in 1973, and eventually started competing as a chuck wagon driver as a replacement driver for his father, Art Gorst, in 1980. Semi-final Saturday with 5. He twice qualified for Rangeland Derby's $100,000 championship final heat. He's Pioneers of Rodeo. Surrounded by the greatest talent in the world of rodeo today and of yesterday. Give the Pioneers one more round of applause. All time in the history of the burros. Lisa Longcart from Bullring, South Dakota, right now, up at this point in time in 2025, has amassed $3.7 million in career earnings. She rides Rosa, one of the greatest horses alive as well. Longcart an amazing times, 4-time Canadian champion, and a 2-time Calgary champion. You are surrounded by the best. I just said it, I'll say it again. Don't forget, those horses, they've got ears too. Rules in the barrel race. The main rule is don't knock the barrel attack. 22 and 34 include a 5-second penalty for knocking down a barrel.
So go as fast as you can to leave them standing. Okay? Well, when the jack going faster than the rest of them and leaving the barrel standing. She is not only a many-time international finals rodeo qualifier, she is truly one of the nicest, most respected cowgirls anywhere in the world. Wendy Johnson, She is a doctor of nursing, but she holds a doctorate in barrel racing, and she is about to show you how and why. Second barrel, perfect. You ready? Here we go. Brenda Johnson, 17-34, put her into the mix unofficially, I believe, into the top four. They're going to pay fine monies every round.
Anoka, Alberta, Calgary. It's okay. Cheer for the Albertans a little more than the rest. It's okay. She's the reigning Canadian champion barrel racer. She rides with horse named Queen. I swear, he can sprout wings and fly. Come on. The ground must be beautiful.
Much pride in making sure that the ground not only serves Mary, Montgomery, Texas. She's been here before. She knows what it takes to be a winner. She's smooth around too. You ready? Everybody turn it up. 63, such a respectable run. It is going to be anybody's game in a barrel race.
Texas, her first win last December. She rides off the no waiver, voted on by the other contestants in barrel racing as the #2 horse of the year. He is beautiful and he is amazing. Let's go, Teresa. Today is your day. Top 15 ranked in the world right now. Big maiden from California. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Seconds off of the winner's circle. My goodness, that was a tight barrel race. But one of the things that I'm awfully proud that we do. Idaho lady, Megan Spray. I'll tell you what, that little lady right there, she can ride a colt and beat you. Now that girl will see you on stage. Thank you, the Calgary official.
Here, visit this family. Check out the Calgary Stampede Alley booths represented by Google.
Come on, who's having fun in Calgary?
Kaya dinadayo ko ng mga taga-ibang bansa.
Competition for what we refer to as little two men. We're awarded the option to rewrite Nick Pelkey being one of them, and that is the man where we start. Calgary Stampede brings us a bucking horse from their born-to-buck program that they call Bob Cherry. It is all about to unfold in front of our very eyes here at the Wrangler Buck Shoot. You see our three pivotal energy pickup men in position, ready to watch the champ work. The 8-second buzzer sounds. Nick Pelkey is still on the top side, and that is the good news for the Cowboy trying to ride his way into Championship Sunday. And as they are getting ready to put him down right in front of the main grandstand. How about a nice round of applause there?
Competitors to say in the bareback riding. They come to us from Idaho, Montana, Wisconsin, Wyoming, Utah, Texas. But there is only one man in the field that is proud to say he is from Sherwood Park, Alberta. He is the last to go here on the first day of OB. And folks, for Cody Land, let's make it a big one. This could be big. 78.
Here's a good place to see it. Super Bowl Cook. He will reign supreme and be your riding champions at Calgary.
Understand for these young men. Yes, for many of them, they have been hitting on horses with a cowboy hat since they were just young. But then at some point, the love of the sport becomes a dream to be a world champ. But when they get to this point, it is the biggest I like the name of this whole sport because I feel like this could be a food on the midway. Grilled brownie.
You actually the novice, the average or the aggregate matters. It is the best on 3 that will be declared our novice farm county champions. We get to declare hand is Quinn Talmadge and Alexis Saskatchewan and another young horse in the Calgary Stampede that they call Brewing Badlands. This is a 6-year-old ranch race bay bucket horse that starts in that Synovus Energy bucket chute. As we get ready to try Alberta, I want you to help Saskatchewan. Now's your chance. Oh, hang on to the bitter end. If you had to ride it for 9 seconds, he wasn't going to be very lucky, but you only got mine correct. That's that bay horse. That's the Soul Strip face horse.
Right here from Stratton. The numbers alone tell you he's here to stay. Clay Greenslade, he doesn't just want you to see the numbers. He's going to show you what he's made of. His dancing partners, Calgary Stampede's Hickory Wet here from the athleticism of the horses will tell you time and time again just how difficult this sport is.
And they make champions better than Clay Greenslade in his heel. So Corbin Larson is from McRory, Saskatchewan, and he's matched up with a 5-year-old bucket horse that they call Have a Champagne. Okay.
Was there a question back there?
Are you projecting onto me that was a question? Tell me what kind of mood you're in, okay?
Beautiful day, the sun is shining. Anyone else up for a glass of champagne on a day like today? I have some friends here.
All right, Corbin Larson. Ready to work, ready to work. Oh, hang on.
Where's all my moms and dads at? Is that not exactly what it's like when you try and get a toddler in a car seat after some pop candy? Nope.
Okay, you must be a mom, huh? Oh gosh, Corbin Larson right there, just trying to do everything you get similar to Clay Greenslade, just a horse that.
Well, we're going to stay with another one of your own, number 4 man in Canada. It is Sam Flaherty, and he is matched up with Green Foolish. See these Calgary Stampede horses? They are also the next generation of great bucket horses paired with the next generation of incredible cowboys. And for these cowboys, it is the biggest stage.
It's amazing. I want you to watch this back on the CN Super Bowl. Big horse gonna rear around that corner, and Sam Flaherty says, I'm okay, I'm okay. how he weathers that storm is beyond me. It just speaks to the talent he has. The Condor Cowboy, he says, I'm safe and I'm Greg Hansen comes to us from the state of Utah. Now you have made guest appearances behind the microphone in places like the high school finals throughout the United States of America. This cowboy right here was a runner-up to the national high school title a year ago. Rick Hansen, I'm so excited to watch this cowboy in Calgary.
So when we started the day, for all my neighbors that say they're proud to be from the US of A, what do you say for this young man living history? We get behind him right now in Calgary.
In particular, there is such a brother who cowboy every step of the way. Brody Hale is from Dorothy, Alberta, Canada. Today is a horse for the Calgary Stampede that they call Hold On Betty. But right now I want to hold on with Brady. Budweiser Buck and Shoot for a cowboy that has been so successful throughout the semi-professional ranks. He has been so successful in the novice rodeo ranks and Canadian Pro Rodeo. And all of these cowboys trying to not only be a champion in Calgary, trying to get to the CFR. Whoa! I can see where they got the name of this horse, the Hold On part. What a big swoop out of there. It's to the right, then it's back to the left. That is no easy task for any bronc rider. Hey, how about a nice round of applause to the cowboy from North
Montana, had a flight to make it to Calgary, but the only equipment to make the flight starts collecting equipment from across the locker room to give this young man the very best opportunity at his first Calgary Stampede. It is truly a family, it is a group effort, and he is right with equipment for champions. That's okay, there was more story to tell. That is not the way generally wanted to go. So we will take this moment and highlight the camaraderie of this sport. See, it is not man versus man. They are all going after the same dream, the same prize for that gold buckle. And I will tell you what stands out to me most about cowboys and cowgirls. Best you see here in Calgary.
It is one of the most beautiful things about our industry in every facet of it. And there's a look at Jet Williams. Tremendous story and beautifully told. But as they roll this horse forward, you talk about not only the camaraderie, but that next generation that continues to give back. You look to the likes even of the team on the arena floor, from Canadian champion Matt Late, from another Canadian champion in Tanner Pruitz, to the Olympic medalist in Billy Richards, to the Stockman and CFR cowboy in Dustin Thompson, to Chad Bestplug, who was a Canadian champion, a Calgary Stampede champion, a PBR World Finalist. It is generation after generation that just continues to support each and every one in this industry and continues to make our game better. I mean, there are champions all over the Calgary Stampede.
This rodeo is unmatched for so many reasons. We're so glad that you're wearing that cowboy hat because instantly you're a part of our family. So as Jeff Williams gets back over the field for Bruce's alibi, he has already put so much effort into his debut. Let's hug him. Make it the best of just one.
Okay. Well, maybe we need a little more crowd participation. I heard you singing just a moment or two ago. I've seen you clapping your feet. I know that Percy James is kicking around. I know that Richard Jones has already been acknowledged as the greatest music director in the world, which is a fact. So let's see if we can just change the feel. victory lap. Why? Because Jim Williams, he wasn't worthy after the rematch, just to be completely clear with you. He'll be coming back for the time being. Zig Manson's your man, 77 points in the novice saddle brawl. Pressurized cannon, so you better keep your eyes peeled. But here's the deal, you know that Richard James is coming, so if he's coming, you know you gotta make some noise.
Come on. That's it. That's it. Let me see. You see the t-shirts, you get loud. Crank it up. Come on, get loud. Look at the t-shirt. Double whammy. Fill it all the way up there. Down here. Down here. Yeah, good. Okay, we're going for the top left. Down here. Okay, two more. That's all we have. All we got to do now is one thing. There it is.
Hart Family Award winners for 2025.
It's all about speed, skill, finesse, and downright looking at a bowl of gold.
Of the Paris Brothers with us this year. He's riding pesos, riding horse. Get down the line. Rapping his feet, quick about it, and don't mess around. That is only a recent record.
You know what that means? Some say, Todd, let's bring a rodeo. What about that? Well, that does set the bar. The rest of the field, they know what they've got to do to leave you the number one man. Speak of now.
There's only few and far between 6-second runs. We've not seen many in this arena. We just watched one.
Cash Cooper.
Oh, mas mabilis to. Ay, hindi.
Oh, Cooper has it going 7 points.
Red Bull went down our focus for 1 round. On to the hot dog rookie of the year. He's top 10 right now. He went to his first regular annual park last December. And a miss. A swing and a miss. You know, I like to brag on this rodeo.
Wants to go back there saying, I got it done in Calgary. Watch his feet quick. 7.8, but unfortunately it is going to be a speeding ticket. See, there is a head start that the calf gets here. Of course, every cowboy does their best to hit that barrier just right. Give the allotted head start. Unfortunately, if they are too fast, it's an additional 10 seconds. So that's 7.8 turns into a 17 point.
This is the floor of the run. Reason why, the next cowboy right left. He's the two-time reigning champion of the world. He's also ranked number 1 in the world. Go ahead, give him a little welcome. This is the top best tie-down number in the world. Today he brings both those gold buckles with him. And so he's knocked the ball out of the park again. In Las Vegas over 10 rounds. He won 3 rounds and placed at 5 more. He is amazing. Do a little 100 grand today. His good horse Rudy is going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. His only 2 years ago, he was proud about this event. As all these contestants come
You are bar of the competition. Cole Clemens, your next cowboy to nod. Filmmaker make sure everything is set just right on this good horse. Wait for the knock.
Oh man, you got a horse this year, you got a horse under your saddle. That helps not nice. Joel Harris, first pedigree all times December. And a younger brother of the two. They both made it to the semifinals here last year. Be smooth, be quick, be in the low sevens. You'll get the money. Oh, you got him caught in a hurry.
Ay, nahirapan siya.
Yeah, buddy.
Ay.
8-4. Struggle. Tell you what, boys, while we got just a second, let's take a peek at that time clock. The first one, keep them standing. That's one of the keys to success. So almost a full second between either one of them.
And sport and rodeo. So many things have to go just right to put together a perfect run. For Zach Youngblood, he knows all about that. Sitting at the 13th hole right now.
Kaya.
This is why, Calgary, you're watching the best in the business.
Well, those are the good times to win.
Doon siya nahirapan.
Not here. You want to be a world champion. He thinks he turns 15 times or actually a lot of rodeo. And a 4-time Canadian champion. But here's why I like him. He's a little guy. He probably weighs 145 pounds. His calves weigh about 250 pounds. So it's not necessarily how fast you are, it's how smooth you are. Watch this horse champion. He'll show you how it's done.
Wala, matagal. Matagal.
We are seeing our way to the orange flag. I just said it, darn it. I wish that those calves standing up on all 4 feet. Sometimes you end up knocking them down. We got a rule.
One man that goes to change that. That is the generation talent from Texas way high. He has roped his entire life. He's watched his father, his grandfather. It is a true family affair. And him and Bill Verslinken are going to put it all on the line right now.
Oh, wow. Nakuha na niya. Dali, bilis. Natagal.
When you are going to it can happen still fit.
As the week goes on, the very first cowboy we watch this afternoon is going to be your man, Kate Atkins.
Oh, for years he has been roping, riding, and tying, and the moment is fitting for David number 1 of Colby to bring this man into the arena. The fastest time so far for the 2025 Calgary Stampede, and the round winner today. Time.
Oh, tinan mo, mura lang, di ba?
Quick. Tiger.
This is the greatest of the young Canadians to be a world champion, Canadian champion road rider. Jet Williams is our man, a second chance. And I love it when we have a second chance.
And so does Jeff Williams. Remember, folks, he was set on that great horse 2 times and just did not want to go.
Grabe yan.
And that was in Brisket Fritz. Do not forget the name, do not forget the story. He gave it everything just to be here for you, Calgary, and he will be back tomorrow. Let's remind him we can't wait to see him do it again.
Oh man, he has the frisk, I should say. Boy. Oh, I got you. I got you.
Really? What does the family think? The family. Come on, give it up for the family. We're all a part of the family.
My partner, 12-time Canadian.
Your wild pony racers. Team number 1, say hello to your pony punchers. It's Reese Whitlock, Tanner Whitlock, and Ellis Whitlock. And now making the big sprint to the butt shoots, it's your ranch kids. Say hello to Casey Emerson, Hayden Stab, and Cole Beaujolais. The team that is the Mean Machine is coming in right now with Ethan Ferguson, Brett Sears, and Will Norby. The Wagon Posse team, say hello to Georgia Solman, Jacob Brown, and Luke Solman. The team of the Mountain Warriors, it's Gunnar Livingston, Braden Cook, and Jackson Cook. And your Stampede Ranch team, welcome back to Lathan Craft, Dallas Craft, and Stratton Gurnett.
Ayun o, liit niya.
What a set of teams we have down here on the arena floor at GNC Stadium, and you can see that the preparations are frantically underway. From cowboy hat to helmet, pants on the back, everybody is ramping up as the pony punchers are setting their sights on the spicy taco. It's Reese, Skyler, and Ellis, the Whitlock team. Come on, cowgirls! Tremendous short 7.2 seconds for your pony punchers with what a finish. What an amazing job from the Whitlock families. We go down to the ranch kids, Casey Emerson, Hayden Stam, Cole Beaujolais know that they have a big test ahead of them. They're hanging on. He knew he was not there for those required 2 jumps. Get right back to the and I'm saying that was a 15-4, and they need a little love. That was great for the ranch kids. They're proving their title. We go down to the Mean Machine, Ethan Ferguson, Rex Sears, and Will Norby. The clock is still going. You can see, well, 10.9 is where it stops after the officials make their call. Good stuff right there for the Mean Machine. This Wagon Posse is matching up with the Cowboy Fever. It's Georgia Solman, Jacob Brown, Luke Solman. Wow! Team of Georgia, Jacob, and Luke as we now go to the Man Warriors. Gunnar Livingston, Braden Cook, and Jackson Cook are coming at us. There's Chad Bestplug, cracks the latch on the Sonoma Synergy bucket shoot. It is GMC Stadium erupts. 3.81, an impressive run for the Man Warriors as we now go to the Stampede Ranch. It's Latham and Dallas Craft and Stratton Gurnett. Here we go. Moving in. Oh, gotta hang on. Latham and Dallas Craft and Red Gurnett is easing up. That's all the ring is crazy to herd. That is one of the youngest teams in the entire competition. Value for one hand and the other. For the Stampede Ranch team today. Oh, you did great. We have some very impressive times, and as the Stampede Ranch team selects their spots, they're going to join this incredibly impressive group of talented cowboys and cowgirls. Friends, if we're about to talk about the future of the Western sports world, this is proof that it is extremely bright. Some of the most talented, hardest working kids on the face of the planet. How about it for your wild pony racers? Calgary Stampede.
It's the mares and the foals, the mamas and the babies. Calgary has one of the deepest breeding programs in the industry. They earn their living and spend their time on 20,000-acre ranch in northern Alberta. Some of the best hard-grass ranch land you can ask for. You take the stallions that buck and the mares that buck, you put them together, you get colts that buck every year. Calgary has absolutely perfected the program. See, in 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 or 6 years, when those little babies are full grown, we'll buck them. They're born to buck, so they probably will. But if they don't, that's okay too. Because our industry is surrounded and encircled by animals. Some people say you have to mistreat them to do what we do. No.
With the most complex legal matters. Budweiser, join the worldwide Calgary rodeo. That's what buds do. Broco's the unwavering support of the Stampede passionately reflects the values we share. The Calgary Herald, proud to be the official news media partner at the Calgary Stampede. Synovus Energy, proud to be the Saddle Rock presenting sponsor. CN Rail, we power the economy. Albert,
Yung mga first meeting naman.
And our proud community partners. And it just so happens they bring us the big boys in the steel wrestling competition and one on my now. And Calgary, are you still with us? This is easily one of my favorite hits. Why? Because it's so easy to understand. Way down South Texas, Tommy Harley riding in right now is our reigning Rookie of the Year. Who's this long back coming out? It's his first to Calgary. So what I want you folks to do is make a memory. When he nods his hand, let's everybody come alive and help him get there. Make a little money on day one, his first trip. Here we go.
What do you do when that happens on day one?
Well, you probably have a memory like a goldfish.
May ano pa,
Forget
may
about it,
sumay
move
back.
on to tomorrow because he's going to have more opportunities to win first, and he's got the talent to do so. But if you're in opportunity because one of the very best young talents in the Calgary that you just saw is now down and out. 7 times to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. And I know that we reference that a lot for our performance, but that is truly the measuring stick if you're a professional rodeo athlete. If you qualified for the Wrangler NFR, it means you're awesome. And Will Loomis is that. Big, strong steer wrestler, beautiful horse that he rides.
One of the nicest guys in the business right here.
He is willing to help anyone and everyone, but right now Will Loomis trying to help himself go to the #1 spot. Crazy Ram puts him down, flag goes down. 4.1 for Will Loomis. Now he's a tick slow to get up. I'm not sure I want to acknowledge that actually happened, but you see him back right there. Will Loomis, big left hand.
20,000 win second, 10,000 in third, and then a whole bunch of $35 bills after that. Well, here's the man that finished up fourth when 10 days was over at the Calgary Stampede last year. Texas Jorgensen from Michael. He won Calgary in 2021. He knows what it feels like. Like that. How about a little consolation applause? Would you do that? Always feel it down. 2 more days. Come back. Do it again.
Okay? Time to get behind the next man. If you joined us here at the Banks Outdoor Show on Earth in 2024, you would watch Ty Erickson leave here as the champion. You probably witnessed what was the most emotional Ty Erickson had ever been in his illustrious career, because this former world champion would come off the injured reserve, and I mean absolutely dominating Calgary. Can he paint the same picture and tell you the same tale in 2025? Well, I hope so. Big, strong, handsome, and talented. He's back in behind that barrier. That is a yellow rope, that fluorescent orange flag. Comes across that line. Hooks him in the 3.4 for Ty Erickson. And coincidentally enough, the moment I acknowledge the barrier, we're going to break one. Ty Erickson left a little bit too early. That is a 10-second penalty on top of his running time. That's going to be 13-4 for the reigning champion.
If you watch, our pro officials will stretch a rope in front of the bulldog or steer wrestler. You've got to give them a head start. If you don't, if any part of that horse hits that rope as the cowboy rides out, that's where the 10-second penalty comes from. Let's try it now. That's what he does. It's his 5th trip to Calgary. He rides one of the greatest horses in the world, a horse of the year, named Tyson. From the Cassidy family. You're waiting for me to tell you there's a penalty, right? Is there? I don't think so. We're good. How about a little bit more of a cheer for a 3.8-second run, huh? Yes! Yes! Cody, he's come to be serious in 2025. Good run. Have you noticed, Brett, in this pool, we've got like 4 steer wrestling horses of the year.
Impressive lineup of steer wrestling horses. We say the word world class, we made it. World class ski wrestling horses, world class cowboys and cowgirls is Dakota Eldridge, the 11th-time Wrangler National Finals Rodeo qualifier, prepares to nod his head on the back of a world champion horse. That is going to be a no-budget. It's a man that's made nearly $2.5 million.
That's the PRCA Rodeo Cowboys Association in the south of the border. And to be in the top 25 in the Canadian Rodeo Association that's north of the border. You can usually be in one or the other, but not both. This cowboy here right now. Not only driving, both standing. He's riding Arizona's horse named Eddie, who's won the Horse of the Year. In the steer wrestling in Canada and the United States. Now we ride horse under your saddle. Crucial. Come on. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Into the money. 4.5 with no penalties. 4.5. I see Luke Redwheeler right now in the third steer wrestlers. Our general analyst as a 5-time world champion steer wrestler is one of an incredible crew with Sportsnet today.
It looks like we've had 5 world titles. Doesn't do it. Thank everybody all getting Robert Jopp, our 2-timer at the Calgary Stampede as well, doing tremendous. Go to work in a hurry. Yeah. 4 seconds flat for Rowdy Parrott. Clean run. Calgary, we just got to do a little bit better. That's a great run.
All right, it's not over. I know you like to shoot the Alberta a lot more than the rest, and it's certainly okie dokie to do that. Brendan Lane, Consort Alberta Cowboy. When the first was settled in Edmonton, Alberta, in November for the Canadian Final Rodeo, this is the man with the blame. He walked away as our Canadian Final Rodeo aggregate champion, and the buckle, it says it all.
Ang layo.
Penalties, 5.5, 4.9, and the Alberta fans give him a hand.
Oh, gosh, they're good. Dietitian Sam Winslow, always giving us a shakedown and a breakdown as Cash Raw. Mountain Utah is going to be our final ski wrestler today with a fighting chance to supersede our current #1 rank. Fastest run time at Cody Evers at 3.8 seconds, 4 flat. How fast can he be? Oh, does he pull it? Cash Brown was a dominant force at the 2024 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. He leaves there as the average champion today. He leaves here in the money with a 4.2 second run. The one cowboy that was the best of the bunch. How about the man from Texas, Cody Evers, 3.8. He will be your champion here on day #1 of Pool B in the steer wrestling. There he comes in front of the main, bringing energy to life today and for generations to come. And there we see him, Cody Evers on top, 3.8. That's with 7. And Brendan Lang also in the money here on pick #1. Hey, and don't miss the opportunity to meet all of our daily winners and get their honor deck. World class competitors will meet you just south of the stage immediately following our rodeo today.
Nasa official pa naman.
And of course, Polaris, they are the proud sponsor of Brinson James, and I mean the one and the only Brinson James. He is the official Calgary Stampede rodeo entertainer. And I say, hey, I know Polaris is all about safety, and they wish all of our cowboys and cowgirls a very safe rodeo. But I'm not sure how safe you are behind the wheel, buddy.
Oh, yes, yes, and I'm actually be the Polaris booth in on the Midway.
Today?
Today, right after the show, hanging out, partying with the people of the Midway. I know that. So listen, how many times have you been coming? Oh, it's fast. It's fast today. It's fast today. It's fast.
Guys, in the world responsibly. Visit Seminoles and the next day. That is
Not have the sport of saddle bronc riding without incredible four-legged athletes. They do it out of love. Our cowboys do it out of love. And we love that we get the very best here at the Calgary Stampede. We started off strong at the beginning of the day. Let's do it right here at St. Louis.
that first jump is critical. And a little noise starting the line. Come on, Sage. Yes. Right around the corner. Yeah, I gotta get the great bucket horse to the cowboy. Right down the circle right there. Sometimes in the middle of that circle, it makes it a little harder to keep your feet up to the neck of the horse. See how quickly he snaps his feet up in the neck? If you can beat him to the ground, it'll take some of the power out of that horse. You can beat him to the ground every jump. How about we start off with an 82-point ride? Come on, Tampa.
The next man on your screen, all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. With a family up top from Albuquerque, so we know we've got some in the house, but it doesn't matter where you're from, you show the love for this one.
Looking good. You know, those three Cowboys, they got two jobs. One is originally. He makes his home in Desdemona, Texas now. Brittany Fleck Diaz was a barrel racer who qualified for the championship round here. I think he was racing before as well. A step of time. Right national qualifiers. This is one of the most veteran Cowboys we've got today. And copycat. Somebody go ahead and help him a little bit. Help him. Timing is everything. It's not everything. It's the only thing. Once you get tapped off, you get those feet moving, lifting on your range, feet. That's what keeps your ankles out of that saddle. Boy, we are.
The best cowboys in the world. They come together for 10 days for the very harvest of $2 million. So as Brody Wells gets set here for Calgary Stampede's business school, it is a rematch. That means up and down the rodeo road, he has been on top of this horse before. He knows exactly what this four-legged animal athlete is capable of. Does that mean? He came in hungry, he came in ready. See, as this horse is going to give everything he's got, Brody Wells will do the same jump for jump. Ranked number 10 right now in the world standings, and it is all about money earned. When the dust settles in Las Vegas to have your name etched on gold buckle. The best in the world rides on the biggest stages. And I do not care where you look, there's no bigger stage in rodeo than this one right here. This is everything.
Superstar fucking horse like this, it's gonna be perfect if he can be there for that 8-second whistle. He never missed a lick. Everything was.
He gets set aboard the Great Calgary Stampede last month. He's been in high-pressure situations before. He won the first prize way back in 2009. Feels like yesterday. Watch this. Get some money in this kid's pocket for the first time here. He's ready. He's ready. Come on. It's gonna work. Getting back down on the ground. You do not have to wait on the score. You can cheer for that guy anytime you want to. You gotta get that thing down. We'll be seeing a lot of that young man, I promise you. Half of the score for the Lions and about half of the score. With the count going, it's a 77-point ride. So we go. Talking. Section 217 is getting free toffees. Enjoy your real good stuff. He didn't only ride, he put up huge numbers. What about one shot at 87 points?
He's almost in the to do it. Back to dancers, come on. Where's the dancers? With fuel products for 140 names, brings us world champs, Canadian champs, it's been great.
What you need to know more than most is it is the memory was a year ago standing on this stage alongside our partner Kate Harrison, talking about the evolution of the breakaway, hoping that one day it would be in the performance of the greatest outdoor show on earth. Well, that day has come. Yes! You new fans, if you're wondering how to do it, that is exactly how you do it, minus 0.4. I know that I was slow rolling it right there to double check the line. 2.4 looks like it's so. It is plus 10 for me.
Head start. Let's go radio. LA, Texas.
Okay. O kasi dati hindi pa siya nakali. Bukas sa labas. Tapos inano niya yun.
Pretty good. One of our guys.
Yun.
Another. 2.7. Bruce, let's pull him up on the barrier a little bit.
Kasi hindi pa lumalabas yung ano.
Couple of lines in.
Hindi pa na, di ba?
Enough time to get out about 10 or 12 feet, then ride out of that ball.
He's Haley Williams,
Pareho sila may pinag-
Comanche, Texas. Twice, she's qualified for the national finals. The daughter of an 8-time world champion. Throws a strike. 3.1 is going to be the run time, and we do not have to talk about a variability. Hey, how about you offer her a little more love from the grandstand as she acknowledges you, the greatest rodeo fans in the world. 3.1.
Not far out of our top 25, second generation cowgirl. Success is all about that barrier. You want to be close to it, and you don't want to hit it. As close as you can get. She rides a horse named T-Box. He has got the need for speed in the short race. On the back of that box is
Okay, so that is not what we want to happen. And between myself and Brooks and Harrison, we have all talked about the finances. Means that if you're trying to get to the international finals or the Canadian finals, this is a huge 10 days. Tiana Gray from Mary, Texas, is in at 2.7. But she is going to break the barrier like a few other cowgirls have already.
3.1 yung isa, di ba?
Just trying to be as fast as they go. 12 and 2, just to keep you up to date. 12.2 time for Tia.
Yung may ano siya. Kasi yung...
the horse she's sitting on right now. The number one breakaway horse in the world of rodeo South Florida. Dutch.
Yun. Ay, ay, ay.
Boy, the first day of challenging for some of our contestants. And it's worth talking about. There's some pressure here. Lots of it. You've got to be able to grab the pressure. No offense. I don't know that I can do it either.
Rodeo or any professional sport. To come to a venue with over 100 years of history and compete in front of the greatest fans in the world and 25,000 of them. Get that cowgirl puts together a great run. 2.7 as the crowd goes wild. Ooh.
be careful. He tried to go left, he tried to go right, she tried to get hurt. She even cracked me. That's worth $7,000 right there. Don't count your chickens yet. As for her, she's been a junior world champion. With big wins this year in San Antonio, Texas, early in the year.
Malaki kasi masyado.
Oklahoma, it's to pump her up to the number 4 ranked spot and break away the WBO Women's Pro Rodeo Association. First chance these ladies have been on the big field in Calgary. Big bumps available to them, just like the Cowboys. And running the miles and taking a little harder this year. Good luck. Plays a big part of it. We got a lot of first-time fans here. Luck and draw is a big deal. You draw a hard run to pass, a slow run to pass.
All Alberta, Canada.
Finally, may Canada.
And she is a two-time, that's right, I want you to hear me roar. She is a two-time Canadian champion. She would set the world on fire by winning a national high school title. Twice represented Canada in the national finals, and I got a feeling that today is her day. Kendall Pearson, 5.2. That is one of the most talented cowgirls anywhere in the world. You can kind of see her shake her head. She maybe sees that cap out just an extra step. But what does she do? She takes care of business, gets it done. Day one, who will be?
He's in the money. Let's go to Joey Williams, Robert, Montana. Rides the 2022 Horse of the Year named Baby. She's got a master's degree. Days in the Pendleton Roundup. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Boy, you can see the look of concentration. Top 10 ranked right now, the money earned her years. They put her in the top 3 in the world. Pick her up in the arena and bring her to Go Cowgirl. Today's winner, Maddie Dearman. Bringing us our ladies. Maddie gets the number 1 money. One more.
Oh yes, everybody behind me do this.
Oh yeah. The gun show. All right, your turn, man.
When Richard Jones is driving the ship, Brenton James is coming apart, and Grady Young's getting ready. The Cowboys of Leaders, Saskatchewan, the Canadian High School champion, second generation Calgary Stampede bull rider, is matched up with the bull from the Wayne Bull Rodeo Company that they call Splash Time. This is one of the rankest bulls in all of Canada. Keep going. You have got to be kidding me. That man is 19 years old. It has been an absolute dominant for 2018. He will qualify for his first Canadian Finals rodeo. And here in Calgary, a 19-year-old superstar of the
These are the bulls that you want to see your name by. As you look on your screen, he is from Fort St. John, British Columbia. Let's go 3-4 Calgary. Full power is there. The man to do it is getting ready. There's the knob. Went from the two, he's got the try.
The action is still unfolding on the arena floor, and I know that you can see the look of victory on the face of Jay Gardner as we see it back on that CN Superboard. As we await the assessments, Kate.
Let's ask everyone. Calvary, was he there? Did he get a call? There it is. Gardner. I like the action.
So 3 for 3. Oh, I love it. We are 3 for 3 to start us off on a Monday. It just turned into a Saturday Night Live kind of feeling as TV3 Trey Benson III prepares to go to work. The man from Richardson, Texas. It is a Lamley's buck and shoot for a man that is a proud father of 3. And today, he's drawn up on a bull that they call Wild Time. This is a bull, again, from the Bull Rodeo Company. It is Nansen Bull from Panuka, Alberta, that heads up one of the most successful bull breeding programs in the world. This is a bull that Jared Parsonage won the Stampede on in 23.
We told you it's the best. You're seeing the best. Just how big for Trey Benton III today? 86 and a half.
So you can go all over the world.
It is so rare you start 4 for 4. What a treat, Calgary.
So let's keep doing it. Clayton Starters, Wildwood, Florida. Deep Creek from Bull Rodeo. I guess there had to be a time. I wish it was going to come maybe not even today or tomorrow, but it did. Cowboy comes down.
Appreciate it. What's up, Calgary? What a day for bull riding we've had so far. I'm going to walk you through the bullfighting 101. What our job is out here every single ride. I'm with Jesse Bird, Nate Justice today. The name of the game, keep the Cowboys safe at all costs. If you look up at the screen, we'll walk you through one in the dirt here. So we stay in a triangle, we try to roll with the momentum of the bull, make sure we're always in a position to get the bull away from the guy. Worst comes to worst, we got to take a shot so that the Cowboys can be safe. When it goes smooth, you won't even know we're here. When it goes like this, that's what we get ready for. So let's go fighting 101. Thank you, Calgary.
Top of his game in the PRC ranks, the PBR ranks. And now he comes here. I couldn't believe it, but for the very first time, you want to see a man nod his head in this arena that has the ability to go straight to the top of the leaderboard, you're seeing it. As Petrie's getting set here on Full Rodeo's destination unknown, we do know one thing. We have got to be more than 91 points to move and shake the top of the leaderboard. Petrie wants it to be perfect. Here it is.
This is day one of Pool B, and Jace Trosclair, well, he wants to take advantage on day one. A man that would qualify for the National Finals Rodeo in 2024. He is wedged in between Plains and WestJet. He is the buckshooter Sunovis, where Trosclair prepares on the back of the Full Rodeo Company's Crazy Little Thing. It's a big bridle that'll test your waters. They made a pile of money in Pinocchio. And that is a bull that double clutches, comes back.
He's a Calgary Stampede champion, and he is from right here in Alberta. This is Hansen. He's a more trust issues, and let me tell you, he is on a bull that easily could be a potential round winner. He knows that coming in, his motor is running. You don't nod a ride, you nod a win. So let's win. As you take a look on the CN Superboard, hand pops out right there. He is still on. He gave it everything he had. Folks, that is your Canadian champion leaving the arena right now.
So we have seen some amazing scores today. None better than Grady Young at 91. Trey Benton, 86 and a half, then that 84. All of them coming on the back of Rutgers, Brown to 40. Mason Moody's the man. Pardon me, Mason Moody got right to work in the Letcher, South Dakota Cowboy. He was a championship round qualifier here in 2024. Not going to be the case today for one of the world's best. I was about to say, all these big scores coming on at the back. Hey, great look right there. If you watch that CN Superboard, you see that bow before me trying so hard to leave that bucket. You just comes down in the back end. You're going to feel a natural like
He is Lord Calgary Stampede's tactical arrow. And it is all hands on deck inside that Budweiser bucket chute right now to get this animal athlete ready to roll. And when he does, you see the nod. And when we see the nod, let's tell your Canadian champion we can't wait to watch you ride.
We got opposition. William Barros, Canadian champion from a year ago from Foremost, Alberta, just comes down well before that 8-second buzzer sounds. But he'll be back tomorrow like we talked about.
So he drove all night from Salt Lake City, Utah. Just got into town about 1 hour ago. Rushed to the grounds of the Calgary Stampede to get his gear out, get set, get his mind right for this.
21 points at 19 years old. This is